Hi, Lauren Hughes here with Integrity Home Group and Keller Williams Preferred. Let's talk about what on earth a seller's or buyer's market means, because we've heard everyone is talking about what a crazy seller's market it is in Colorado right now, and actually most of the country. So let's talk what in the heck that means and why you care. So how we do seller's market or buyer's market, it all comes back to the little equation of supply versus demand. So when you have a lot of supply, your demand goes down because it's an inverse relationship, right? And so when you have a lot of supply, but you don't have a lot of demand, that is what we call a buyer's market. Since the little d, or the low demand, they've got a lot of supply to choose from. Now, that's not what we're in today. We are in a seller's market. So the demand is astronomically high and the supply is astronomically low. It's actually record lows. That's how I'm going to say it today, since I can't speak. It's record lows. And I would say we have a pretty normal demand, but it's just what is making the curve so lopsided right now is just the demand so low. And I would say we are in a supply or seller's market because interest rates are so low right now. They're at historic lows also, which are really, well, if you can buy a house, you need to buy it now. Even though, well, I guess it's easier said than done because everyone wants to use the low interest rates or refinance or to potentially buy a new home because you can afford a lot more, or you get a lot more for your money just because the interest rates are so low right now. So that's the basics of seller's market versus buyer's market. I'm personally really looking forward to being in a buyer's market, and I keep thinking it's going to happen, but then the interest rates keep going down, which means if they keep staying low and they keep going down, it's going to stay a seller's market. It's just what it's going to be. And we probably won't switch over to a buyer's market until those interest rates start to pop up. But that's a little bit, that we're just going to talk about supply and demand right now. And we don't need to talk about the Federal Reserve and money manipulation. That's a little bit more advanced, and maybe another time and place we'll discuss that. So if you guys ever have any questions over the market, or you're like seller's market, buyer's market, doesn't matter to me, but what does that mean? Give me a call. My door is always open. Thanks.